My name's Dorcas Mwakoi. I'm a senior program officer working for AGRA, coming specifically from the coast region. So you can guess what my best dish is, mostly Swahili dishes, and pilau, my best dish. One, I expect that there will be coordinated actions. People are speaking in one voice. The second one is that the forum will come up with game-changing solutions to address food systems in Africa. You realize that most African countries, we are not on track, especially under CAADP. What are some of the solutions? The third expectation is that governments especially be able to tap into AGRF as a platform where we have AGRF deal rooms with a big ecosystem of potential investors, that governments, as they pitch their business cases, especially from AGRA-supported flagships, they'll be able to tap into this ecosystem of investors and therefore enhance investments within their government priorities. We support governments package their priorities in form of flagships, and a given flagship will focus on areas, for example, farmer technologies to enhance production and productivity. A flagship will also focus on enhancing market access. We also ensure that through these flagships, especially looking at smallholder farmers who are mainly women, that they are designed in such a manner they are inclusive, targeting vulnerable populations, youth and women. The conversation around food system matters, because if the food system is not working, there's a big challenge, touching on human rights, touching on peace, touching on securities, touching on economies that are not doing well. But if we address these food systems through a common dialogue, we're able to come in together as families, as economies that are functional, as nations that are prospering. The 2050, one can see like it's far, but it's not far. Especially Africa, if we can plan well, then we can address some of the challenges. Research by World Bank shows that by 2030 alone, agriculture and agribusiness can bring in $1 trillion in terms of investments. The question is, what can be done to make this happen? And it's through such platforms like AGRF, we are able to come up with common actions, looking at agriculture as an important tool to transform our economies. Another important factor is that it's projected by 2030, most of Africa's population will be largely youth. So what are we doing concerning this growing critical mass of the youth population? We have to ensure that agriculture is inclusive. We have targeted efforts around youth and especially even women.